Happy New Year and welcome to Borderlands 3 Vault Hunters. I am your host, Striker Dynasty Games, and I'm going to cover a few legendary drops that I was able to obtain by playing the Handsome Jackpot DLC. Some of these weapons could possibly be world drops, so maybe not DLC specific, but I'd like to go over some that I was able to obtain and showcase it, kind of show you what it looks like and how it fires, and maybe something that you can look forward to. Now keep in mind, I have not gone through the DLC completely yet, so there's still more to get, but this is the binary mocking ion laser. So again, it's my first playthrough, haven't farmed the bosses in the DLC, just some side missions, some regular enemies as well as some mini bosses, and these are some of the weapons I was able to obtain. And this is the binary ion laser. As you can see, it shoots a laser of fire as well as shock. Especially in the DLC, you're going to have a lot of enemies that are armored and shielded, so you're probably going to need something with corrosive or shock damage, and this definitely could get up close and personal and take care of some of those smaller guys. I don't know if that's the weapon I would use for mini bosses or big bosses. The second weapon we have is the Abundant Expert Trove shotgun, and this actually does shock and corrosive, so if you want a 2-in-1 in a weapon to get you through the DLC, this could be it, because like I said, especially on Mayhem 4, that is going to increase everybody's health 2,800% between health, shield, and armor, and this baby can shoot corrosive and shock. So there you go, and this one is one of my favorite shotguns in the game, the Subsidized Essential Slowhand, and I think this could actually be DLC specific. It shoots a ton of corrosive damage, and if you're playing with Mose especially, which is the character I'm playing with, you can definitely up the ante on the splash damage, and I will show you right now. Just look at this. Oh my goodness. And of course it's got a nice beautiful front facing shield that can add a little boost to that health of yours, but just look at that splash damage. I'm telling you right now, this is probably a must-have. One of my favorite shotguns in the game so far. And then we have the Dauntless Auto Aim. So this baby actually, while airborne accuracy and handling are increased by 75%, I think it's hard to shoot a sniper while you're airborne, so I don't know how useful that is. As you can see, I'll showcase it, and maybe I'm just bad at aiming, and snipers aren't really my thing. I definitely still love the Lyota sniper rifle. I think that's still my favorite in the game. But this baby does a ton of damage, and it is so accurate. I don't even think you have to be airborne. You could just see the laser, and you could switch from auto to burst fire, so you can definitely take care of enemies rather quickly. And like I said, here I am just jumping around, and yeah, it looks like the lasers are more closer together as you jump up, versus when you're just standing still and shooting. They could be a little bit further apart, but like I said, whether you jump or not, this sniper rifle is definitely a really nice addition to your backpack. So hopefully you're able to get your hands on this, and I'm just trying to showcase kind of the accuracy here. Maybe it's me, maybe it's the gun, I don't know, but it's a sniper rifle, and like I said, you definitely want to have that one. And this is the Searing Relentless Boomer. I think this is DLC specific. I absolutely love this SMG. Maybe one of my favorite guns. And right here it says that consecutive hits increase weapon damage by 1% per hit. If you miss your shot, it'll reset, but the longer you hold the weapon and shoot at an enemy, the more damage you do over time. And as you can see, this baby is insane. Between full auto to burst, this thing can do a ton of damage. I absolutely love this SMG, one of my favorite guns that I was able to get. And now last but not least, of course, yours truly, the Dueling Lucky 7, Jacob's legendary revolver. I actually see people farming, I think it's like something with Claptrap in the scrapyard. I haven't gotten there just yet, but apparently that's where you can get it. But this was actually just a regular drop for me. And now I'm going to showcase how much damage it does. Just look at this baby. If you're wondering what this legendary revolver does, what's so special about it, so it's Lucky 7, obviously the handsome Jackpot, so everything has to do with luck and, you know, reward and all that good stuff, and this weapon is tied to that specifically, hence why the Lucky 7. So every time you reload it, it will actually bring up like 5 boxes where it almost like RNG wise gives you some additional boost to the gun. So as you can see right there, that was fire rate. You can have multiple at once, so it could be fire rate, splash damage, and I don't know, grenade damage or something. So this thing can shoot different every single time you reload. And if you play with Mo's the Gunner and you have something like the bottomless mag build, you can actually just spam this baby and really do some crazy damage without having to reload. But I'm going to let you go ahead and enjoy the rest of this clip. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and more importantly, I really hope that you enjoy the show. I'm going to release more clips about more weapons that I obtain as I work myself through the DLC. But if you have any comments, go ahead and leave it below. Let me know what you think, if you were able to get your hands on any of these weapons, and maybe something that you'd like to see in the future. Alright folks, Striker Dynasty Games, Happy New Year, I'm out.